Hi everyone. So today I'm going to share some interview questions of all VLSI. So regularly I update uh, all the company's question that what I have. So I share uh, every day the question being asked in the interview. So the first interview being first I will ask uh, the VLSI industry, that is uh, okay, so that in VLSI industry. So how can I differentiate the VLSI industry? So VLSI industry can be differentiated into two types. That is digital domain and analog domain. Okay. Till now, whatever I have filtered, so I have written down here. So as accordingly, I will move towards. Okay. So how will I differentiate analog and digital domain? So basically, uh, the best. So actually, before digital, there is analog VLSI is there. So but again, there is a revolution in digital domain. So, but the effect of analog domain is not very right now. Analog domain is very important right now. So as accordingly we'll go through. So in digital, how actually I will differentiate the digital and analog domain. So digital domain, how will I differentiate? So I'll provide signal is in the form of discrete form. So either zero and one. But in analog domain, so I'll give signals in the form of in continuous signal like sine, cosine, like in the waveform. That is a sine waveform. So signal will be like that. Okay, signal will be like that. Signal can be like that. Signal can be like that. Okay, so these are the signals can be in the form of okay, there are different form of signals here. They are basically being used in the analog design, but in digital design, so we provide either zero or one form. So it's very easy to understand what actually I am providing into digital domain. So these are the difference. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have done what. So these are the difference between VLSI and analog digital domain. Okay. So I'll go in the question being asked in the digital as well as analog domain. So I'll go first of all in digital domain. Okay. So this is the digital domain. So the question being asked in digital domain, the first of all, uh, so very basic question being asked in the all of the product based, either product based company or startup company. So the question will be like what is CMOS? What do you know about VLSI industry? Okay, these are the questions can be asked, but right now haven't faced that questions. So it okay. So so as accordingly your resume and based on your profile, the questions are basically asked from your resume and profile. So if the uh, domain is hardware design, hardware engineer, so the most question probably can be asked from uh, what is CMOS and BJT, and how CMOS is better than BJT. Okay, there the question can be asked. So then again question the can be asked like that. What is the digital IC design flow? Can you go in the depth? Can you go in the depth? The question can be asked like that. So uh, if you are going into the right direction, the most probably question can be asked from digital IC design flow, like some anything, any question can be asked. Any question can be asked. Okay, and again, mm, uh, which one is so question can be asked from that point, that is in which perspective CMOS is better, and and how, and same question be like be like asked, how CMOS is better than BJT, and how. Though, so these questions can be asked very frequently, and again I am asking. So threshold there is very great importance of threshold voltage, that is VTH. So go through thoroughly of the threshold voltage, and be very frequently can be asked about that. So be aware of that. Okay, and on what parameter voltage is important, and uh, each threshold voltage uh, each threshold depends on temperature, and yes, if yes, then how. Okay, these questions can be asked very frequently. Okay, so after moving forward to the threshold voltage, so the go through, from my suggestion, go through the derivation of VTH, and how parameter affect the threshold voltage. Okay, okay, then uh, band diagram of band diagram of semiconductor, band diagram of MOS device, and all those parameters basically being used in Venn diagram. So you basically go through that, and yeah, maybe asked about the derivation. So you properly go through the through band diagram of combine MOS device. Okay, then okay, then okay, also band band banding of band bonding in MOS device. Okay, okay, band banding, it's done. So again, question will be uh, yeah. Again, come to the MOS device. So what question can we ask from MOS device? That is metal oxide semiconductor. Okay. So you must go through that part. So as accordingly you can follow up through that. Okay. And source drain. Okay. So question will how many terminals of the MOS device, and which one is drain, which one is source, region of operation, MOS device, what is the significance of MOSFET, and what is the accumulation region, depletion region, and so how many region, what is the significance of MOS, what is the significant field effect transistor, why it is called field effect transistor. So as accordingly you can go through what is the MOS metal oxide semiconductor. Okay, so as accordingly you can go there, and yeah, what is current in the linear and saturation region, you can go through that. This is saturation region. Okay, so as accordingly you can go through that. Okay, so there are three region of operation when VGS less than VTH, then it is in cutoff region. When VGS greater than VTH, that is in linear that is in on. So there can be two region based on VDS. So uh, okay, then VGS minus VTH greater than VDS, then time it is in linear region. When VGS minus VTH less than VDS, that is in saturation region. Okay, so these are the region of operation basically being used in um, MOSFET device. They are a basic concepts. So what is the significance? What is the significance of question? Basic. All the questions are really asked in the interview. So oh wow, sorry. I am going to change the color so that as accordingly you can understand. Mm, okay, I'll share after that. So what is the significance of MOSFET. So you can go through like that. MOS means metal, that is metal oxide semiconductor. Okay. But what is the significance of that? Is the effect of electric field inside the MOS, that is called field effect transistor. So as accordingly, that is field effect. This is transistor. Okay. So I will go through that. So what is the meaning of field effect transistor? So as accordingly, I will get that. So that is the graph of ID versus VGS. Okay. 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 So that is VGS equal to 0. That is VTH. When VGS is less than 0, then at that time it is in mm, accumulation region. In this region, it is in uh, depletion region, and in this region, it is in inversion region. So these all are the question being asked in the interview in all in mostly in the product based company. So so okay. So till now, how many what I have done so far. Okay. So I'm explaining about the inversion region. Uh, uh, so I'm explaining about the accumulation region, depletion region, and inversion region. So I'll go into the MOS device. So as accordingly, you can understand very easily. So sorry. This is metal oxide semiconductor. Okay. So if I am applying VGS greater than VG greater than 0, VG less than 0, that time, okay, so there will be negative charge here. So, okay, there will be negative charges. So, again, then positive charge will be accumulated. Okay, so as much as less than voltage of less than VG less than 0, the more holes coming from the inside gets closer to the uh, surface, that is called accumulated accumulation of charge, that is positive charge, that is called hole also. Okay. And this region of operation is called, this region of operation is called accumulation region. Okay. Second is called depletion region. Then Vg greater than 0, but Vg also less than Vth, then then that time there is a depletion of positive charge, that is what. So what actually it happens that time, that time if Vg is greater than 0, that time the positive charge go depleted there. So that is called, that's why it is called depletion region. But region, but and again, okay, I'll explain after that. Third one is called inversion region. Okay, so what happens in that cases, G Vg greater than Vth, that time negative charge inverted, that is called inverted. So negative charge coming inside the p type substrate, so that is called region of region, channel, formation of channel in the inversion region. So that's what tip for today's. It is over. Again, I'll continue after that. So till now, uh, uh, I'm going to switch off. So that's again I'll continue. Okay, take care. Bye.